The latest on that shocking murder at the University of Texas. We now know that the victim was an 18-year-old dance student. Police have released this surveillance video of a possible suspect, and they're asking the public to help identify him. ABC's Kana Whitworth brings us the latest from Austin. Good morning, Kana.
George, good morning to you. She was last seen walking out these doors of the Fine Arts Building. She was on her way home, but she never made it. And now this morning, police believe they may have a lead as they search for the person responsible.
She's going to be missed.
This morning, police desperately searching for this man, a person of interest in the murder of 18-year-old Haruka Weiser.
An autopsy was performed, and the medical examiner has ruled that this is a homicide. At this time, we do not know the identity of the suspect.
Authorities say she was a theater and dance major and was walking home from rehearsal Sunday night just before 10 p.m. when she vanished. Her roommates reporting her missing the next morning. Her body found on Tuesday. Now police scouring surveillance footage of the bustling campus Sunday night, keying in on this man pushing a bike and wearing a backpack.
We believe that he was in the area at least on this day for a couple hours.
Police say Weiser was assaulted. They didn't recover a weapon. Overnight, her parents speaking out saying the pain of their sudden and tragic loss is unfathomable. Their daughter, part of a select group of performers at the University of Texas, recruited by the program when she was just a junior in high school. She's described as vibrant and special by her dance professor.
As a program right now, I think we're all in shock, angry, and confused, and heartbroken. She embodied exactly the type of artist many of them aspired to be.
Overnight, the famous Austin Tower darkened in her honor. Her classmates grieving the only way they know how.
I say we dance because that's what she was here to do, and that is where she was definitely powerful and where we can find our strength as well.
In her short 8 months here on this campus, she made a tremendous impact. She was supposed to be part of a spring show that's opening tonight. Her professor tells me that they have a special way to honor her when they take the stage. George.
Thanks, Kana. We're joined now by the Austin Police Chief Art Acevedo. Chief, thank you for joining us this morning. What else can you tell us about this possible suspect in the video and why you're focusing on him?
Well, we have some information that we're pretty confident that the man you see in that video, who appears to be in his early 20s, late teens, is definitely somebody that's very much of interest to us, and we're very hopeful that the public, people around Austin, people around UT, saw him and will be able to come forward and give us some information on him.
Can you tell us why you're focusing on him and what kind of leads you've gotten so far?
Well, we are working some leads, and when we looked at all the video evidence at the University of Texas, it has a fairly large number of cameras throughout the campus. Based on this suspect's location, based on the timing, based on a lot of the things that we see that we'd rather not talk about because there's only one person, two people know exactly what happened to Haruka, and that's the suspect and Haruka. We're very confident with a high degree of probability, confidence, better saying, that this is the person that when we bring him in, that it'll be the person responsible for this act.
And are there any indications that Haruka knew this man?
You know, that'll be part of our investigation. We don't have anything on that yet. Unfortunately, you think about these young people that come to college, there's 50,000 folks there. There's a lot of questions that we need to answer, but we owe it to the Weiser family, the University of Texas, the student population, and the community of Austin to bring closure to this case and bring that suspect to justice and justice for that family. And that's what we're hoping to do sooner rather than later.
You know, this took place on a pretty active part of the campus. You saw students all over the place. Should students on the campus of the University of Texas be concerned about their safety?
This is the first homicide since Charles Whitman in 1966, you know, the UT Tower infamy. The University of Texas is a very safe campus. The city of Austin is one of the safest in the nation. We have one of the lowest violent crime rates in this nation. But having said that, it's still a big city. Situational awareness is really important at night. It's important in any big city, in any town, for people to be really aware of their surroundings and just be careful, because there are bad people that want to do bad things to us, and they're lurking out there, especially at nighttime.
Chief, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Boy, she seemed like such a special young woman.
Hope they get some answers soon.